This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by the European champion, Jason Cunningham, over Zoom. Jason, how are you doing?
I'm very, very well, thank you. It's been a crazy few weeks, obviously, since I won my European title, upset all the odds. Feels good, obviously, I'm very happy. And now, obviously, I'm into another big fight, or should I say, the biggest fight of my career again. They keep getting bigger and bigger. So, yeah, I'm very, very happy.
Jason, we'll come on to what is next up for you very shortly with regards to that Brad Foster fight. But for now, obviously, just reflecting on your victory against Gamal Yafai, as Steffi Ball said in numerous interviews, you've not just upset the odds, but the hard work, the dedication you've given to the sport, it paid off on the night against Gamal Yafai. What did it mean to you to lift that European title?
Everything. So, obviously, I mean, I said it into you after, if it didn't go my way that night, I'm going to retire. So, could very well be sat here today, doing my boxing basically, and then obviously going on to me, next part of my boxing career, if you like, or next stage of my life. But yeah, years and years of small boxing, boxing in away corner on these big shows when I have had a big opportunity, and it's finally come good. It's taken some time, and obviously I've won major titles before, but that were kind of the icing on the cake up to yet. But there's more to come. So
you've just said there's more to come there. I know you've obviously got your fight lined up, but is this now your opportunity to really kind of take something away from the sport with regards to the financial element, for you to be able to set yourself up a little bit for when the time comes when you do step away, at least you can feel like you've got something out of the sport?
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, I'm going to get a taste of it now. Obviously we've had decent players before, but this is obviously completely different. Obviously Frank Warren's put a big bid in, and he's done me very well. I'm quite happy with that. So all is good there. But yeah, obviously you want to leave as well as financially secure as you possibly can be. But for me, obviously there's a legacy there as well. So I'm getting a taste of that, and it's going to lead on to what comes next. That's where I'm at now. I've got that hunger where I'm confident beating Yafai anyway. I've proved myself. I've proved all the doubters, any haters, anything like that. But now it's a case of where I go from here and what's next, because I take this. I've basically cleared up domestically. What's left after a European title, British, my third Commonwealth title at third weight. It's a world title, isn't it? And me and obviously Brad Foster are both ranked quite high at IBF, so the ranking's going to jump up there. But yeah, so I've got that spirit in me on of what could be next, and obviously, like I say, getting a taste of that big money.
Just to touch on the fight with Gamal before we do move on to Brad, like I say, Jason, just reflect on the fight for me. It was a terrific performance from yourself, a unanimous decision win. You dropped him 3 times. Just reflect on it, like I say.
It's a good job I did, didn't it? Because it 114, 111 on 2 judges' card. So if I didn't, I could be sat here now retired again. But no, it just all come together. I'm always confident. No matter who I go in there with Collins, you name it, whoever, I'm always confident anyway. But I always felt super bantamweight in my weight division. I had all physical advantages, etc. there. And it just all come together at night. I was very confident, even with 3 weeks to go. And I told people not to write me off. As well as that, I was 25 to 1 underdog with a bookie, so I won a lot of people a lot of money that night. So it was like that was kind of my night up to yet, but there's more to come. But as far as it goes now, everything just fell into place, and obviously, yeah, definitely the best night in my career so far.
It was a brilliant performance from yourself, Jason, and I don't want to discredit you in any way, shape, or form. But just when you was in there with Gamal, was you surprised by how he approached the fight? Because he certainly just kept continuing to come forward, swinging away. Really, we wasn't having any success. Was you surprised by his approach?
No, I'm going to say no, because I expect him to be aggressive, and obviously it showed after. Where I kind of sum it up is he underestimated me. They thought they caught me at right time, obviously with a 3 weeks notice, and he obviously thought he was going to walk through me and blast me out of there. And like I said, don't underestimate anybody. And he obviously learned his lesson, didn't he? So that's one thing for him to take away, because he can come back from that. But no, all them years of experience, a lot of names I've been in with, obviously, I've had nearly double fights with him. And obviously, you look at the list of opponents we've had compared to one another. Well, my record speaks for itself, doesn't it? The experience I've gained over the years. So I were always very confident anyway. And it just, I just had to put it together on the night, and I've showed everyone what I can do now.
You dropped him 3 times, like I say, Jason. Were there any moments or occasions where you thought maybe you put your foot on the gas a little bit more? You could have maybe even got a stoppage win?
No, I think they'll want a bit. Obviously, watching it back on last going on the last knockdown, I did put it on a little bit, but he did fair play to me, bounced straight back up. And like in the past, where obviously my pride had got better in me and I got stuck in and I'd seen red and gone for it, that's where my experience was coming to play. And it's like, no, I could see he was still there in his eyes. You could see he was still clear. He bounced back up. He weren't ready. He weren't there for the taking. I don't want to walk onto anything daft myself. So I just kind of stuck to the game plan. What I was doing was working for me. So why change it? So yeah, just stuck to it. And obviously it served me well.
And moving forwards again, Jason, onto this Brad Foster fight.
Yeah.
A chance to become a unified British, Commonwealth and European champion. What do you make of Brad, though? We obviously saw Frank Warren winning those first bids. What do you make of Brad as an opponent, first and foremost?
Well, yeah, obviously he's a good kid. There's no doubt about that. I think I do think he's got more about him than Yafai. He's a bit more elusive. His movement, he comes in from low angles and stuff like that. But again, I know it's not underestimating him, obviously, because I never do that. And I'm going to prepare for the best Brad Foster and the best version of myself that night. But it's nothing I've never seen before, yet again. And I go in there, and don't forget, Frank Warren won the bid, so I'm going in there on the road again. Yeah, I'm on corner because I'm the champion, but I go in there to rip his titles away. I'm very, very confident that I'll be obviously victorious on the night.
What would it mean for you to once again be able to lift 3 belts on the back of a win against Brad?
Well, that's what's spurring me on again. Obviously, what's coming after it, but the British title is the only title that's domestically I've not had yet. I've boxed for it at super flyweight, so I'm boxing for it another weight yet again. But to win it, obviously, it's a beautiful belt and it's the most beautiful belt in boxing. And obviously, to win 3 Commonwealth titles at 3 different weights, that's got to be some win as well. So that is spurring me on. And I'm not going to be denied. I know I'm not denied. We've already started with it. Don't forget, I've got more than 3 weeks notice this time. And I'm just very, very confident.
This fight between the pair of you, Jason, what should everybody be in store for when it does come around?
Well, I'm never in a dull fight, so that should be one there because he's going to be just as game as hungry for it. Like I say, I'm training for the best Brad Foster, so it's got the makings for a great fight, hasn't it? And obviously, there's a lot at stake. This is the same for him as well. What this could lead on to after, it's big. It's very big. But as well as that, obviously, he's kind of a free agent, so I get this, and we'll just see what offers are flying in after that as well. So I've got everything to gain.
That's something I wanted to ask you, Jason. Is it hard not to look beyond the Brad Foster fight and just consider what could be in store for you if you are successful?
Yeah, one fight at a time. And I never underestimate anyone. I never have. I will no corners. I will be the best version of myself, like I say. But obviously, it's exciting because I've not had this before. I've mainly been on small shows, and so it's exciting. I'm getting a taste of this now. And like I say, what will come after it will be big, won't it? I'll be Hank Riley, World. Who knows? Who knows what's next? But just for now, keeping my feet on the ground, and I've got to do a job on Brad Foster on the night. That's all that counts.
Jason, what's got you trying to touch on Terry Harper? I've seen Steffi Bull over Twitter kind of give little teasers or what have you that she may well be taking part in the latest addition to the World Boxing Super Series. Have you got anything you can let us in on with regards to that?
No, I'm not. I mean, obviously, I mentioned you earlier, didn't I? And I was on a sports phone. Sorry, I did. I know you said they were doing that announcement. And is it super featherweight for women? Is that been announced?
Yes.
Isn't it? The tournament. Yeah. Is it any more tournaments or just super featherweight winning for now?
That's the only one that's been announced so far.
Right. Okay. Is there any entrance? Is there any fights in it yet, or is it just been announced? What's happening?
Just no fights been announced. Just that it's featherweight female division.
Yeah, I've got my daughter at the minute, so she's just upstairs out at roll. So I've not been looking at it all. I've obviously got my time here. It's a nice day. So I don't know. Be interesting. I'll find out tomorrow when I speak to him. So there's nothing I can fill you in on for now. Maybe this is a surprise for everyone. I don't know. He's not mentioning anything anyway. He usually would because we're very, very close friends. So if not, I'm not very happy with him, but we'll see.
Right, Jason, as I like to do with everybody who I interview, just a final word from yourself or your fans, your followers, your sponsors, whoever it may be, just everybody who obviously supports your journey in boxing. What would you like to say to them?
Well, just obviously a big thank you. I mean, my last fight, unfortunately, no fans were allowed there. So hopefully, it's looking like a date at the end of August for me and Brad Foster. Hopefully, there'll be fans there. You never know, obviously, what's going on in the world, but fingers crossed there will be. So it's a bit back for them. Obviously, atmosphere at night. My sponsors, obviously helped me for my last fight. A lot of people jumped on board at 3 weeks' notice, so a big thank you to them. I appreciate that. MGMT as well helped me, obviously, to get all the support that I got for the last fight. And yeah, obviously my team there always with me. And yeah, we're just going to kick on, do the job on Brad Foster, and obviously more success to come.
All right, Jason, I appreciate your time today. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of it. And of course, this brilliant weather we're currently experiencing over here in the UK.
Well, I think it changes tomorrow, so I better make most of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got to get out and enjoy it before it gets dark. I appreciate your time, though. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much.